Hello everyone, my name is Michael. I will be showing you how to use Canva and the various ways that you can use this. Now I know a lot of people are familiar with Canva, or at least know what it is, but for those who don't, it is very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, Word, Excel, kind of all of those combined into one, or for those who use Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. So this is kind of just an all-in creative tool to design different things. And so I'm going to show you kind of like the basics of what Canva does. And then I'm also just going to show you a few things that I've done in Canva just so you can get an idea of what you can create. So when you go to canva.com, it'll pop up for you and you can click on that link and you can create an account. It is free. They do have an upgraded version, as you can see up here in the corner. It says upgrade your plan. So you can pay for the full version of Canva, which includes just many different graphic designs, different transitions, and different just fun things that you can do in Canva. I have used both the full version and the free version, and I think they both work great, just depending on what you want. But we'll start off here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a presentation. And so you'll see right here there's a sheet, docs, whiteboard, all of this kind of fun stuff. And you can also just search if you're looking for anything like invitations, or if you're looking for specific types of presentations. So you can see here I was looking at kind of like a graphic organizer type thing earlier, and so you'll see that there. But yeah, we'll go to home. So you can either click on one of these here, or you can click create, and so I'll show you what the create function does. It brings up all those options again, and then also shows you different formats to use. So we're going to do a presentation. And then once this loads, you'll see kind of what you're used to when creating a PowerPoint. So you'll see the slides here, and on the left-hand side, you'll see the toolbar where you can use these different tools, and we'll go over those in a second. So down here, you'll see your pages, and so you can see that you can add a new page, and then here you can also add different functions here. So we'll add page, so we'll say we need 3 pages. And so what you can do is you can click on design, and it'll take you to a bunch of different templates that you can use. Now, if you see the little crown, that is the pro version, that is the full paid version. But all these other ones are here for you to use as well. And so we'll look at kind of one of these free ones. And so we'll click on this one right here, and you can see the different pages that you can add, the different formats. And so we want a title slide. And so you put it on the wrong one like I just did, you can actually click and drag and move this over. And so for this one, we're going to want some basic information. And then for this one, we'll do our thank you. And so you can see you can just click on here and edit everything, very much similar to normal text boxes. You'll see your toolbar up here. We can change the font, and they do have different fonts. They have your typical ones. They have ones for Canva, and then they also have the ones that are paid as well. And then you can also go over to text styles, and you can change those as well. And then you'll see your normal tools, bold, italics, and underline. You can change the transparency of it, so if you want it to be a little bit less seen, more seen, whatever you please. Change the spacing. You can add effects, and so the effects are going to be like your word art, for those who are familiar with that kind of vocabulary. Then you can also animate here, and so you can do the different animations for your text, things like that. You can change the position. What do you want on top of each other? So you can see that this design is kind of different elements here. And so let's say we want this to go backwards. We'll put it backwards behind that, because if we want some text shown here, stuff like that. And then also your copying format is here as well. And so when you go to elements down here, you can see the different graphics that you can use. It'll give you graphics suggested based on your color scheme. It'll also be able to add different polls, and then you can add these other AI tools, add sheets, tables, photos, and stuff like that. So it's a lot of good stuff to use here. And you can see that there's different things. So you can go to the shapes. You can see all the shapes here. And then, like I said, when you search things, both the paid and non-paid will come up. But yeah, so looking at text, you can see the text, different apps and stuff that you can integrate if you use the paid version. And then there's also these free and other ones that you can use as well. Now your brand, this is a upgraded version, but if you want to, you can create kind of your own color scheme. So if you want everything in your classroom to match, you can create that color scheme if you have the paid version, and it'll set up everything for you. And then you can also click on uploads. Uploads is where you can upload your own images here. So you can see, I'm going to show you something later where I was working with these fruit. Then you can also look at these tools, and these tools are for like drawing, just quick shapes, quick lines. You can add sticky notes, stuff like that. And then you can also look at your projects and click on stuff that you want to use from there as well. So that's pretty much how to use the basic versions of Canva. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to show you just some of the things that I've done. So you'll see in your recent designs, you'll see that one that we just created popped up. But here, this is one of the other assignments in this course, and so I did use Canva to use that. So I created my graphic organizer through here, and so you'll see that once this loads, you can see and zoom in here and see the different things that you're able to create. Now, these are all individual things. Like I said, you can change the colors of the images, you can change the transparencies, and you can just add different colors and fun stuff. And so we'll go back home, and then for here, I've done different presentations. So like for this one's kind of fun because I'll show y'all the backgrounds. You can use different backgrounds. You can upload a video as a background. And so when you do present this one, let's see if this will work. Present full screen. And we'll click on present. So if you do see this, you'll see that the background is moving. And so that's just a fun addition that you can do when exploring Canva. Now, you'll always find different things that you can use. And so Canva has a lot of great tools. And so I hope that if you decide to use this, that you have a lot of fun with it and just enjoy being able to create fun additions to your classroom. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.